welcome to your Medicare and You by Choice, the Seniors Podcast. And I am hoping you're having a great day. My name is Gregory Santiago, your host, and I'm having a great day. And I'm going to tell you something the next few minutes. I know you're going to have a great day, great time, because I'm here with a friend and Medicare expert to spend some time with us. His name is Ed LEVA from Amerigroup, and he's going to be sharing some great information that I want you to put attention because it can be a significant life event to get sick and have the wrong plan. So, with nothing else to say, let me introduce you, Ed LEVA.
Thank you, Gregory, and thank you for the invitation today. My name's Edward Leva, and I am a regional sales manager for Amerigroup here in Houston, Texas. And first of all, I'd like to share some objective information with the audience about Medicare and why it's important to protect yourself in addition to Medicare. As you know, or as you may know, Medicare works like this. It basically consists of two parts, A and B. A is your hospital expense, and B is your doctor bills in and out of the hospital. If you go to the hospital and all you have is that red, white, and blue card, you spend one night or 21 nights, it doesn't matter. You are responsible for a $1,407 deductible. Plus, any doctor that works on your case while you're in the hospital, or if you go to the doctor for an office visit somewhere in your community, you're responsible for a Part B deductible of $197, and you have to pay 20% of the bill, and that never stops. So, God forbid you go to the hospital and the bill's $100,000. 20 or 30,000 your room and board and general nursing. The rest are all the doctors. Every doctor on the hospital staff has a consulting privilege, and he can charge you. Some doctors, the patient won't see at all. Some doctors come into the patient's room in the morning. Hey, how are you doing today? We call them howdy doctors.
Mm-hmm.
And they can charge your account. Radiologists, pathologists, some of them you may never see, but they did charge you. And a $100,000 hospitalization with Medicare alone can leave somebody owing $10,000 to $15,000. I'll give you an example. I met a lady one time. She had a 5-way bypass. Her bill was $450,000. With Medicare alone, she would have come out owing $50,000 to $75,000. And that's why people choose to protect themselves in addition to Medicare.
Wow.
For 40 years, Greg, the only way to protect yourself was with a Medicare supplement. They're still available. We have an excellent Medicare supplement in the Houston area and in Texas. And for 40 years, that's all we had. Now you have to add a prescription drug program to it. And at age 65, you're looking at about $200 a month. Or you can participate in Medicare Advantage. Medicare Advantage has been around for 14 years, and it's grown bigger in 14 years than Medicare, its supplements have in 40, because it's a great value. Typical Medicare Advantage plans have a zero premium, which means they cost nothing over and above your Medicare A and B. And they include a prescription drug plan that, if purchased separately, would cost about $50 a month. Under many plans, you have no deductibles. And when you go to the doctor, you pay a small copay, specialist, slightly larger copay. And if you end up in the hospital, you also have a copay for a limited amount of time. There are two cornerstones or benchmarks for Medicare Advantage that make it super valuable. And that is the max out of pocket, which is a point in time if you have a bad year that you stop paying, the plan pays 100%, and the hospital copay, which really protects you. Under many plans, if you go to the hospital and it's $1 million, you only pay between $500 and $1,000.
It's that gap, that the stop maximum out of pocket is very, very important. I'm going to tell you a little bit story of my sister. She was new to Medicare in January of 2019. In March, she was doing the Welcome to Medicare studies, health studies, and they found out she had breast cancer. And like by July or August, she reached the maximum out of pocket. And from there on, all the treatment, she didn't have to pay anything else And we all were kind of at the beginning, wow, because we know that can be very expensive. So it's very important. This Medicare Advantage plan really help seniors when something big with their health happened to them.
That's so true,
Hmm.
Gregory. The Medicare Advantage, the two big things that happen to seniors: heart attacks, cancer. Heart attack, you go to the hospital, they do bypass surgery on you, like that example of that lady I met.
Yes.
And with Medicare alone, you have a lot of exposure.
Hmm.
Cancer is a Part B drug, which
Hmm.
is a drug administered in a doctor's office, chemotherapy, 20% cost sharing until you hit your maximum on Medicare Advantage. The 20% never stops with
Yep,
original Medicare.
that's correct.
And in addition to that, there's a lot of extra things that Medicare Advantage offers: dental,
Yes.
vision, transportation, a ride to and from the doctor.
Hmm.
Our plans offer no cost hearing aids, um, silver sneakers membership, which is basically a membership to a health club for no cost.
Yeah.
Um, they also include a panic button or a personal emergency response system.
So this is what I call the bling bling. Is that little candy on top of the ice cream? But we're gonna talk about the plans if you have a few minutes, because I want you to share with us some of the great plans that Amerigroup offers to the local market. That sounds good.
Absolutely, I'm happy to do it.
So we've been talking pretty much basically Medicare 101 is the basics, so you will understand. And I didn't allow Ed to finish, and he's showing one of the books. He explained Medicare Part A and B, and we still have Part D that can become also very expensive for the person. But in these Part C plans, Medicare Advantage that he was talking, most of them is all included, right?
That's absolutely correct.
So which plan were you showing me?
Well, this booklet has two plans. It has
Hmm.
the AmeriAdvantage Classic Plus and the AmeriAdvantage Select Plus. These are two Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans that, depending on where you live and what your needs are, one of two plans would be best suited for you.
Hmm.
These are for people that do not have, that are well above poverty level, that don't have any state financial assistance or assistance from Medicaid. We do have special plans, and we'll get to those in a moment. But let me give you an example. The classic plan has a big service area. What I mean by that is that you have to live in a certain county in order to participate.
Yes.
Our classic has the widest service area, and our select is a smaller area, but richer benefits. So, as I mentioned earlier, the number one reason why people don't enroll in a plan is because they have a doctor somewhere that they really need to keep. So most consumers are going to work backwards from their doctor to a plan.
Mm-hmm.
We have two separate networks depending on which one your doctor participates in. Or many people say, I really don't have an affiliation with a doctor. Give me the best benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's how you feel, our select plan is phenomenal. It has industry leading benefits, including dental, vision, eyewear allowance, an OTC over the counter allowance that allows our members to actually go to Walmart and get things such as aspirins, lotions, stomach medicines, toothbrushes. They get an allowance every month where they can go and get these items at no cost.
That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. And with seniors being in a budget, every little benefit can make a positive impact on them. But at the same time, if they don't know it, they'll miss it. And when I was an agent, I remember going to the house, I was shocked seeing seniors cutting the pills in two and the patches for the back in two because they couldn't afford uh, a whole month, so they were stretching. All these extra benefits are really a great benefits for the seniors.
They are. And these are proactive health plans. These plans actually reach out to every single member and try to help them improve their health. They will offer them incentives to to have these preventative care, to take advantage of these preventative care benefits, because they know an ounce of prevention is worth a pound
Yes.
of cure.
Yeah.
And so these plans are proactive in their approach to try to help people be healthier.
Yes, that's the idea of this is prevention and then affordable. That they can, because I can. When I was an insurance agent in Puerto Rico, some of my customers went to Florida to do tests because we put them in plans, very expensive plan, and they can afford it. But we're talking plans for the average family couple, seniors, that they can have great care, especially in the Houston metro area, great care with the very reasonable copays and networks and all that. So, well, now that we're talking about that, that's Medicare Advantage with Part D, and what is the name of that plan?
Ameridvantage, Classic Plus, or Select Plus. But let me make one additional point.
Mm-hmm.
Many consumers are watching TV every day and they're seeing these Medicare ads on TV. And we want to caution people about those. As I mentioned earlier, the number one reason why people don't enroll in a plan is because they have a doctor somewhere that they absolutely need to keep.
Yes.
And that's why we recommend that you seek out a local agent.
That's right.
Please know this. If you enroll over the telephone, you're going to find that you have no recourse if your doctor doesn't participate. And if you have a local agent, they will actually stay with you year in, year out. They'll constantly shop your plan to make sure you're in the right plan at all times.
Yes. And it doesn't matter which plan, which company, there are going to be hiccups and you're going to need your agent. That's why you need a local agent, because nothing is perfect in life. And I'm being very honest. When something gets stuck, there's nothing like your local agent. The purpose of this podcast and this directory is for that, to connect agents with the seniors. And this podcast in particular is to equip the senior to pick and choose the best plan for them. Once you find what you like, then go and find an agent. And now let the agents explain in detail, because we're just covering generic. Go in detail and find something that will benefit them. I think of you that you're watching this, of my father and my mother. The reason I moved to Houston was because of them, with their age and their needs. And the last thing you need to know is that knocking at your door is a salesperson. You don't need a salesperson. You need an advisor, somebody that will give you care and will have your best interest in mind when they're talking with you. So let's continue.
That's so true, Greg.
Mhm.
A voice over the phone
No.
sounds good, but I recommend you get a local agent that you can call, will call you back, and will really be a trusted advisor.
That's it. It will be a trusted advisor, somebody that my wife is an agent. She comes home with gift, coffee. They love her because she takes care of them, and they appreciate it. And they've been with her 4 or 5 years. And I go with her sometimes and just visit. They want to just fellowship, because they appreciate what you've done for them.
Sure. But there's also some other very, very compelling reasons to have a local agent. About probably 90% of the members, they never need any help.
Mm-hmm.
But then in critical times, there are times when you can't call that voice over the phone back.
No.
A local agent is someone in your community that is there to serve you and to earn your trust.
Your business, your trust.
Exactly
and
right.
that's why trust is earned, and the good thing, sometimes you don't know where to go, so you get stuck with one person. But we're bringing you the opportunity to choose, hey, interview them. You know that when I go to the doctor office the first time, I tell the doctor, I'm interviewing you because I know you'll take me, but I don't know if I'm going to take you. And they get shocked because I say, it's my health. And that's the same way. Healthcare starts with the agent, because the agent has to care and put you in the right plan. And do you know that there's, and I'm going a little segue, I'm moving. There's plan for chronic diseases like diabetes, like heart, COPD. There's plans specifically for people with supplements that they need just prescription drugs. There are plans without prescription drugs. That is for people with benefit like VA that they don't want to use that. So there's many plans, and that's why you need a local agent that can sit down, listen to you, fact finding what we call, and suggest, advise you with the best plan for you.
Absolutely. So the first thing a good agent should ask is, tell me what you have now.
Yes.
I need to know where you are today before I can improve your situation or tell you you're in a good place.
Exactly. Sometimes you are.
Absolutely.
But now you can have peace of mind because you know somebody else reviewed your situation, and now you know that you are in good shape.
That's right. And so if an agent doesn't ask you about your current coverage, they don't care about you.
No.
They're trying to just present a product without any consideration for your eligibility, needs, and wants.
Yes.
So the second question should be, do you have any doctors you love and can't live without?
Yes.
I'm going to work backwards as an independent agent. I'm going to work backwards from your doctor to the plan, find out what your doctor accepts, and try to find the best plan for you.
So that's one of the problems that I hear. People are trying to sell network. They're trying to say all the benefits. But what you need to find out is the doctor. Are you happy with the doctor? Because you're going to stay with that doctor. Especially if you had a heart attack or you're in a chronic condition, you need that doctor. If you're not planning to move, that's the first thing. Now you can, if you want to move, it's a different story. Now you can look other plans, other coverages and find. But if you're happy, it's like you said, now we have the doctor. Let's show you the plan where he's at and what you can have.
Right. Third question, any good field agent should ask, tell me about your medicine.
Yeah, that's it.
I need to know because I want to make sure it's covered.
Yes.
And that's the basis of them making a professional recommendation.
Correct. It's every plan has to cover prescription drugs for all illnesses. But that doesn't mean they cost the same to you. Your copay will be the same. It doesn't mean that we'll have all the same name brands. So it's very important, like Ed says, that agent to sit down and listen and find out in the formulary that what tier and what brand is your medications in that plan that he or she is recommending for you.
Absolutely. So I'd like to share another product with you, and that is our chronic illness plan for diabetes.
Yes.
This is a very, very rich plan. It has the benefits as rich as our select plans, but one very, very important item. Before I mention that, I want to say that there's over 32 million diabetics in the United States. It is a serious illness, and it has a lot of implications. So
it's an epidemic.
It is an epidemic. And we find that a lot of people simply cannot afford their insulin.
Yes.
And they are really, really not getting the therapy that they need. And it can definitely hurt their health.
Yes.
So our chronic illness diabetic plan offers no cost insulin.
What?
That's right. And that is a super valuable benefit, dental benefit, at no cost to the members.
Wow.
All of our plans have no deductibles for prescription drugs and many other features. So if you're a diabetic, you're struggling to purchase your insulin, that could be a great opportunity for you as well.
Yes. And one thing I would like to mention is in a chronic plan, you get extra care. So it's not just the benefits that you can see. What you don't see behind the scene, you're going to get more phone calls. You're going to get nurses involved. You're going to be rewarded when you reach some standards, some levels of care. The doctor is going to have an ally in your behalf so you can get better. So it's very important. And you know what? A chronic plan, you don't have to wait for AEP. A chronic plan, you can be in it the next month. You're watching this video and you realize you have diabetes in this particular case. you can call your local agent and he can give you all the information, and you can be the following month in a plan. I mean, that, because the government wants you to have the care that you need. So they're not going to make you wait. They open the door quickly for you so you can go.
That's right. The chronic illness plans is an extra level of managed care, and they are watching your A1C levels.
Yes.
They have a complete care team.
Yes.
And if you're having difficulty managing your illness, they can help.
Yes, and they do. And I was talking with a doctor right here, close to the studio, and listen to this. The doctor is an expert in medicine. When I told him there was a plan that helped him to get you with the better results, it's called a chronic plan. He didn't know about it. He was just, what? And I said, yes, doctor, you can fund the company, somebody calling and verifying and motivating your patient to reach the goals that you are. And he said, I want my patients there. This is what I'm saying. Your local agent is the one that can have that information for you. The doctor is in charge of your health. Not me, I don't sell anymore. Your local agent is the one that is checking and talking with Ed and to be sure that they have the correct plan available for you.
So please ask about the Amerigroup plan.
Yes.
There are a lot of competitors out there. We are really industry leading in our benefits, but you have to ask.
So Ed, you have a diabetes plan, chronic plan. What other chronic plans do you have?
We have a heart plan. Your chronic illness must be more severe than just high blood pressure. And we have a lung plan. So if you suffer from COPD, asthma, emphysema, you can qualify for one of those plans as well. And another great benefit of these plans is that you can actually go to the specialist, no copayment.
Oh my God.
So $0 to see the primary and $0 to see, if you're in the diabetes plan, an endocrinologist, $0 to see a cardiologist under the heart plan, or $0 to see a pulmonologist under the lung plan.
So there's no more excuses or reasons not to see a specialist or have the care that you need, because the plans are available. And that's the reason we have created this podcast, is to give you information. Ed took of his time to come and share this great information, so that way you can benefit from it. And I know after oxygen and eating, your health is up there, because we need, especially as we reach certain age, and I'm already feeling it, it takes longer to recuperate from little simple bumps and bruises. That's the important, to have a chronic or a plan that will take care of you, because you don't want to go when you're sick completely. It's prevention, is to be there, accessibility, so you can go and quickly have yourself check out and move on with your life. There's so much to enjoy.
That's correct. People with chronic illness, they have special needs.
Yes.
And that brings me to my next product that I want to share, and that is our Dual Coordination Plus. This is a dual special needs plan.
What is a dual?
Dual is somebody who lives at or below poverty level, and they have additional financial assistance from the state. And it's because they have special needs as well.
Yes.
And these dual plans are very rich in benefits. The dual population is a very vulnerable population. And because of that, there are special plans available. These plans have no cost sharing, which means the members don't have to pay a penny one to see the doctor, to go to the hospital, and they have a lot of additional benefits. That's why I brought the sign behind me. Our dual plan offers a $4,000 dental benefit. We know people that live at or below poverty level really need help.
Yes.
And so we are industry leading in our dual eligible or dual special need plans
in the market. Yes.
Right.
Ed, one thing I noticed is that a lot, and that happened with my parents. My dad was born in 1925, my mom in 1927. They worked all their life. They did very good, but their Social Security benefits they put so little in the system because the incomes were very little. So they were living without any assistance, thinking I'm middle class, while actually for the government, they weren't middle class. They were below income. So when my wife and myself, we started venturing into the Medicare business, we realized that they needed extra help. And that's what happened. Their care, the co-pays and all that. And it's important to have a plan like this. Even in this very successful city, Houston, there is several 100,000 people that qualifies, and they don't.
Absolutely.
A lot of them don't even know that they qualify.
That's correct. And a good field agent will ask those questions, and he will actually, or she will actually help you in applying for these benefits.
Yes.
There's a lot of governmental benefits that people just don't know they qualify for. A good local agent knows how to do this on your behalf.
Yes.
And get you the extra benefits that you deserve.
That's right. And that's why when that local agent becomes a friend, that's why he's your advisor, because he's taking care of you. And
that guy on the phone
never
is not going to take that extra step.
No, he can. And I don't want to tell you exactly how they work, but these big companies are paying actors to look nice, to tell you, oh, I care for you, call me. Well, you know what? To tell you the truth, the reason this directory is here is to connect you with the real local guy, the one that really can know you and give you the information. They're not, when they walk into your home or over the phone, they don't have another phone call right behind it that they have to hurry up to pick up the other phone call because the commercial just came out. No, they're giving you their time and they're driving to see you, or they're spending the time on the phone because they care for you. And that's the reason why you need a local Medicare advisor.
Absolutely. I can remember when I was a field agent, I saw a lot of my members at the grocery store.
Yep.
And I would see them at the gym. And in fact, I played racquetball last night with one of my members.
You see what I mean?
80 years old.
Who won? He did.
We play a very friendly game. He's a great guy. He's been a member of mine for 15 years.
You see what I mean? This is what we're talking about. So Medicare Trusted Advisor, that's the reason your Medicare New, this podcast is designed to give you tools, to give you information so you can make the right decision. That's why it's by choice the #1 podcast for seniors. So I'm so glad, Ed, that you're here with us today with Amerigroup. Go down on the directory, look for his picture, his video, listen to it again. Go and look for one of the agents of Amerigroup and get the information that you deserve, the information that you need. It's your health, it's your life. And that's the reason we're here. So, Ed, you want to?
So, thank you, Greg. I appreciate the invitation today. And I would like to speak or to reach out to all Amerigroup ready to sell agents in Houston and in Texas. We have some fantastic programs available. Our incentives right now for AEP. If you write 10 plans for us, we will give you $1,000 marketing allowance. You can use for giveaways, company shirts. You can do podcasts with Greg. That's absolutely right. And we will reimburse you for those expenses up to $1,000. In addition to that, if you write every Medicare supplement you write for us between now and the end of the year, we're paying a $200 bonus.
Wow.
That's right. And so not only do you earn a $400 commission on Plan G, but you get an additional $200 bonus with a 9-month advance. That means a $500 for every one you write, even if it's guaranteed issue.
Wow, that's awesome.
And that's just the beginning. If you really want to partner with us, what we recommend you do is you do a advertisement. That's right.
With MedicareTrustedAdvisors.com.
That's right. And that's the first thing that you want to do so that you start to get your phone to ring.
Yes.
You'll be able to share your video. You'll be able to share my video.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just one of many, many tools that you can use to start getting your business going.
This is for agents. So the market has changed. Seniors and everybody is more receptive to phone and electronic. Can you imagine if you give me a call, we'll talk, we'll record a short video of you and you put it with every email. On the bottom of your email is your little video. When somebody come and you make an appointment and say, before I get there, I'm going to send you this little video, introductory video. Boom. You know what? You're separating yourself from the rest of the agents. And that's what I'm talking about. You need to take your business to the next level. And we're here at USA Web Ads, is the company. We do websites, lead producing website. We do Medicare Trusted Advisors, and we also do social media to help you with the social media. So there's no reason. This is a great business. Earning money while you're helping people. Come on. I mean,
the first step really is to do exactly that. Mm-hmm. Build your elevator speech.
Yes.
Okay. That starts with, hi, I'm a local agent and I work for you primarily. Mm-hmm. I work for the insurance company secondarily. And my job is to make sure that you get the health plan or the protection that you need. Yes. That's a good start. If you're brand new to the insurance business, it's even more critical. And if you're not very comfortable, you can plug into some of my trainings. I do a rookie camp, mm-hmm. gives you the one-on-one or how to really conduct a sales presentation, how to do the fact finding. And it's so important. I can only stress to you that, especially if you're new, you need to get a short introductory video, and that will start to get your phone to ring.
Yes, that's it. There is no reason that some studies said there is 950,000 seniors in the Houston market, all the way up to 2 million. So there's no reason for you not to get 100, 200 seniors a year. I mean, if you don't get it, it's because the marketing is missing. You have a great opportunity. You're in a great city. Let's take advantage and do the best you can do, helping other people. Well, Ed, thank you for coming and spending some time with us here at your Medicare and You podcast. And I hope to see you soon. Maybe we can go in detail a little bit more about some products or some marketing ideas or some tips for seniors. But we need to keep connected because I want you, the same with you, to connect the local agents with the local people. We don't want these strangers from Detroit or Canada or Colorado to get a sale and service. They're not going to service. Get a sale from the local market.
We know 90% of the field agent's job is finding people to talk to.
Yes,
and I've got some great tips that I can share with you and opportunities that can help you build your business. So yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so it's a deal. You're going to be back with us and they're going to benefit from that great information. Thank you, Ed. And until the next time, may you have a super, super fantastic day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.